Hi guys, I'm Preeti and I'm speaking to all you wonderful parents out there. Today I'll be speaking to parents who have kids in the age group of let's say 12 months to 4 years. In my last video I'd spoken about some parenting goals that you guys should look at achieving with your little one now. And in this video of mine I'll be speaking about one such parenting goal, which is bottle weaning of the child. If you have any questions popping up in your mind after the video is over, do write in the comment section. There are many more parenting goals that we'll be talking about in subsequent videos. Do hit the subscribe button for the same. So the parenting goal we'll be talking about in this particular video is bottle weaning of the child. And the first question that pops up is, what is the right age? Now the right age, parents would be anytime they start having these pearly white teeth in their mouth, because one of the major effect a bottle feeding has is on the teeth of the children. So prolonged bottle feeding is found to have a direct correlation with tooth decay. It has also been found to be related to tooth deformities being reported in young children. Also, there are deformities that have been reported in the top palate of the mouth, so on and so forth. And one of the major behavioral aspect that we have seen, which is related to prolonged bottle feeding, is that it makes a child a picky eater. Now when we think about it, it's pretty logical. Once they grow, let's say once they are 2 years or 3 years and they're still on bottle feed, then it becomes very convenient for them to forego what is being served to them on plate, because they always know that there is a bottle of milk waiting for them to satiate their hunger. Now this is something that's very important because it hampers the required nutritional intake of the child, and it is one of the major reasons why we should immediately look into bottle weaning the child if the child is more than 2 years or even in some cases 3 years. So there are primarily two ways in which you can start off this entire process. One is simple cold turkey, right, wherein you just let the bottles vanish one fine day from the child's life. Second is that you go about in a much more gradual way. Now when I say gradual way, there are various feeds that the child might be having across the day. There might be a morning feed, an afternoon feed, late evening, and then the night. So you can start off first by weaning the afternoon and the late evening feed, and then look at morning, and then look at night feed, because night feed is the most difficult feed to wean off for the child. Now there are many questions that might pop up in your mind when you're actually undertaking this entire process. Now the first question that comes up is, oh, my child's crying a lot, Have absolute patience. Whatever you're doing for the good of your child. So that should be there at the top of your mind. Even if the child's crying, number one, no physical harm is going to come to your child because of crying, number one. Number two, whatever you're doing for the good of the child. Third thing, with respect to crying, there might be other members of the family who might be getting disturbed. One way to go about is that you make them understand that whatever you're doing for the good of the child. Second, if they do not agree to understand, my sincere suggestion, respect their feelings. They love the child as much as you do, but you're the mother and you are the one who has to take some step towards a parenting goal and a milestone that your child should achieve. Please go ahead and ignore what they're saying. It's a matter of a couple of days and it's all going to be over with. That's with respect to crying of the child. Second, if it takes a little bit more number of days, you might get worried about the calcium intake of the child. Oh, my child's not having enough milk. Absolutely okay. There are 101 ways of compensating for it through different other kinds of food when it comes to calcium intake of the child. You can increase intake of cheese and yogurt. You could also increase intake of soy milk or broccoli. So those things can be looked into. So there's absolutely nothing to worry. My child's very cranky. He's not listening to me. All those questions, dear parents, will be answered by just one word: patience, patience, and patience. Nobody has gone to college with a bottle of milk in their hand. They all get trained and they all come out of it. Some takes 5 days, some take 10 days, some take 15 days, but they all come out of it and it happens for the good of it. Now the idea before you is that you have to get the bottle out of your child's mouth before the tooth decay starts happening, and when it starts happening in your child's mouth, even you don't know that. So as the doctors have recommended, and as I have told you earlier in the video also, anytime after 12 months should be a good time. Anytime after 18 months is not a very good time for the child to stay with the bottle. Please look into it. If you have any more questions, please drop in the comment section. I'll try and answer them all. Keep smiling, be happy, stay positive.